Now, I have two great passions in my life, cars and food. And for both of them, design is vitally important. So when I was asked to design a new range of laminar saucepans, I was really excited. Now take this one for instance. When designing a pan, to me there's two most important things when it comes to designing a nice pan like this. One of which, over the years, is the type of metal that they use. I don't really like copper because not only is the fact that it's very difficult to control the heat, but it's actually really a nightmare to keep clean. What I use is stainless steel. Now this is slightly different to most. It's got 3 layers of metal. It produces a much thicker pan, but it also makes sure when you're cooking in it, it's much more controllable. Not only does it heat up much quicker, it actually cools down much quicker as well. And it's also not got a base that's just been stuck on the base of the pan, which heats up the bottom of the pan. This entire pan produces heat all the way around, so it helps to prevent burning of the ingredients on the bottom. And the second most important part of all this is the handle. And what I've done with the frying pans is step the handle up so it's away from the heat, so it doesn't get hot. But the great thing about a metal handle is that you can cook with it in the oven. But also, and the one thing that I'm most proud about with all this, is the design of the handle itself. It's not just a conventional handle that you just clamp over like that, and when you've got quite a lot of ingredients in here, it's difficult to get control and it can be a little bit of movement in the pan. So naturally when you put this kink over it, your thumb goes over here and it gives you much more control while you're cooking. Now as you step up in size on the range, what I've done is place a handle on the other side. It makes it much more easier to take and lift the pan to and from the stove and to and from the oven. As you can see, all the pans in the range are fully oven proof. And of course the entire range is dishwasher proof and approved by Finish. Now you've seen the pans, let's get cooking. Now, as well as having large casserole dishes in the range, there are other small pans going right down to a small milk pan. Now chefs love these, they're brilliant for sauces, reheating small amounts of soup, fantastic. But also we've got steamers. Now the great thing about that is you can use it two ways. You can use it as a steamer with conventional water underneath, but underneath here I've got carrots as well. So I'm cooking the whole lot in one pan. Straight in there. Now as I said earlier about the pan handle being stepped away from the base of the pan, it's not just at one angle, it steps away. It prevents it from getting hot. So even though that pan is on now and it's been on for about 10 minutes, I can put my hand on there, it's actually cold. Perfect. And the great thing about steamers, they retain all that beautiful colour that you often lose if you just boil them in water. Now I love, and chefs love, small little milk pans. They're brilliant for sauces, mashed potato and things like that. And very easy to heat up. So just warm your mashed potato, nice and simple. We've got all the lovely carrots and broccoli. See a lot of pans with this amount of weight, quite difficult to hold, and the handle just helps you to hold that entire weight. Now it's cooking nice and evenly now. The best part of all this is the next bit. Handle on the other side, much easier to pick up. Fully oven proof, straight in. Keeps the heat in the pan, reduces the cooking time. That'll only take about 10 minutes. So there you have it, the new range of James Martin and Stella saucepans.